Welcome to eXtremeRate channel. Since the trigger module layout have changed and is different from the 030 and 040, in this video, we will show you how to install the Shoulder Clicky Kit on a BDM050 controller. Now let's start the instruction. First, let's remove both shoulder buttons and the front cover. Use the spudger to pry out the buttons and set them aside. And stick the flat end into both corners and lift up the clips along the edge. Remove the cover and set it aside. Remove the screws securing the housing at the shoulder and grip sections. Use amount of force to create a little gap between front and back housing, and use the spudger to undo the tiny locking tabs. Then pry along the gaps to release the clips of the housing. Detach the back shell and put it aside. Unplug the cable and remove the battery. And remove the back microphone off the bracket. Now remove the 3 screws locking the middle assembly. Remove the bracket. Unplug the front microphone cable, both adaptive trigger ribbons and the touchpad ribbon. Then carefully lift and detach the middle assembly off the front plate. Now let's deal with the wires. Please note that cutting the wires will disable the vibration function of the trigger motor. Use the cutting tool and carefully cut off the green and yellow wires on both sides. Next, remove the screws securing the trigger modules on both sides. Gently pry and lift the left trigger module out of the slot. And remove the button actuator and L1. Repeat the process on the other side to remove the trigger module. Remove the button actuator and A1. Next, lift and remove the shoulder silicone pads on each side. And lift the conductive circuit from each shoulder area of the controller, carefully raising it from both sides to avoid any damage. Then from the front side, carefully detach the circuit board from the frame. Next, loosen the main board, carefully flip it over, and gently lift up and remove the circuit board contact from their fixed positions. remove the original circuit and install the eXtremeRate Clicky circuit. To secure it on the frame, first thread the circuit contact part through the gap and secure it firmly in place with 2 alignment cylinders. Please ensure the speaker is properly positioned before reinstalling the motherboard. To ensure a smooth installation process, we can use tape to temporarily secure the main board to the frame, preventing it from slipping or falling out. Then return to the front side, align the circuit board with the mounting tabs, and snap it into place, securing it firmly onto the frame. Next, let's install the FPC circuit onto the shoulder and trigger sections. First, position the shoulder part into the slot and place it securely in the shoulder place. Adjust the position to ensure the shoulder FPC is properly aligned and securely placed. Then repeat the same steps to install the shoulder FPC on the other side. And adjust the position to ensure the shoulder FPC is properly aligned and placed. Next, install the trigger FPC. Position the right trigger FPC onto the platform of the right bracket provided in the kit, and press down firmly until it clips securely into place. Then align the cover with the slot, press it down to snap into place. Now position the left trigger FPC onto the platform of the right bracket provided in the kit, and press down firmly until it clips securely into place. Then align the cover with the slot, press it down to snap into place. Now trim the plastic components off the mold. Follow the guide to insert the component into the button slots of A1 to create a functional assembly. Reinstall the A1 and lock the pin in place to secure it. Insert the component into the button slots of L1 as well. And reinstall the L1 and lock the pin in place to secure it. Now secure each bracket in place by locking only one black screw into the bracket. Now secure each bracket in place by locking only one black screw into the bracket. Here we can arrange the cable, tucking it neatly along the edges. Then tape the cable securely in place. Next, let's reassemble the controller. First, remove the tapes that secure the motherboard. Next, align the midframe with the front shell of the controller and assemble them together, making sure not to pinch any ribbon cables. Press down to secure the mainboard onto the alignment posts. Reattach the touchpad and front microphone ribbon to the motherboard. Put the battery tray back into place and lock 3 screws to secure the middle assembly. Place the microphone back into the slot on top of the bracket. Reattach the battery cable and place the battery back into its compartment. Then align the bottom shell with the controller and press it down until it snaps into place. Lock back the screws at the shoulder buttons and the bottom grips. Next, cut the shoulder button plugs from the mold. Ensure the parts are cut precisely. Then insert the 2 pieces into the holes in the middle of each shoulder button to ensure proper functionality. Press firmly to snap them fully into place. After installing the pieces, snap both shoulder buttons back into the controller. In the last, put back the front trim cover to finish the installation. Thanks for watching the video. Happy customizing and enjoy modding journey with eXtremeRate.